Could it be true? Meghan Markle making her Oscars debut? I call BS, and I think you do too. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Let's jump right in. Hey, I've been a little annoyed today reading all of these Meghan Markle could be at the Oscars headlines because I know for a fact that I gave quotes to the Daily Mail saying otherwise, and yet they opted to go in a completely different direction because, clickbait. All right, so let's read this Express article. I'm not even going to give the Daily Mail's the expert that they went with. I'm not even going to give any of them um, the time of day, but let's read the origin story. The origin story is actually on some sports betting website, but the Express clears up all the clutter and gets straight to the Meghan Markle nitty gritty. So that's what I'm going to quote here for you. Meghan Markle tipped to make Oscars appearance in statement move before Netflix series. Grab your barf bag. The Oscars red carpet could be the perfect place for Meghan to promote her Netflix show ahead of its release on March 4th. And we say WTF. The much awaited Oscars red carpet could be the perfect place, says the article, for Meghan Markle to promote her upcoming Netflix series with Love Meghan on March 4th, it has been claimed. Because you know what? Nothing I associate more with the glam of red carpets and trophies for incredibly made, thought-provoking, creative movies than a reality show on Netflix. Absolutely. My favorite person to see on the Oscars red carpet is Snooki. No shade. But the PR expert said that it would make a statement that Meghan is determined to build her new brand away from the royals, which, LOL, this is a woman that insists we refer to her as a duchess. She, when she goes on her faux royal tours, has children curtsy to her. And every logo she's made in the last 5 years looks like a royal crest or emblem. So I'm super sure she's trying to brand herself away from the royal family because, actions speak louder than words. The comments come amid speculation the Duke and Duchess of Sussex could attend the ceremony later this week on Sunday, held in Los Angeles this year to celebrate the work that unites us as a global film community and acknowledge those who fought so bravely against the wildfires. Now, not to rush through that last line, but there was a lot of chaos surrounding this year's Oscars going forward because a lot of people felt, including myself, like it was inappropriate with the current climate of, half of the people in that building being homeless. Every time I look at Leighton Meester or Adam Brody this award season, my heart melts because I know that they have no place to go home to. So it just feels odd to have this, everybody glad handing each other and acting like everything's cool and collecting more trophies when the reality is like they don't even have a shelf to put their trophy on. It feels a little icky. So the way that the Academy is trying to deal with that is by elevating first responders, and there does feel like there's a lack of sincerity there, that it's a second thought, but we should always elevate our first responders. So of course I'm keen to it. I just hope that they are thoughtful and sincere in doing so throughout the award show. Now, speaking to Sportsbook Review, because that's our number one source for Meghan Markle material about a potential appearance, this PR expert says it would show that not only is she focused on building her own brand away from the royals, especially if she attends solo. That, to me, doesn't say she's trying to build her brand away from the royals. To me, that says, my husband freaking hates it here, okay? But make a statement that she has every intention of reinserting herself back into the world of entertainment in a nod to her past life. The PR expert claims it was rumored the Academy Awards reached out to the duo to attend last year, but the pair were a no-show, having no reason to attend at the time. I would argue that they were not invited because it would make no sense to invite these two to the Academy Awards. They further added the Academy Awards red carpet could be the perfect place for Meghan to plug her latest project, especially with the film featuring many of her A-list pals from her days on screen. I'm sorry, does the PR expert not know that we're talking about a reality show and not a film? This is a reality show, not a film. And I can count the A-listers that Meghan Markle has on her no show on one hand. Okay? Her appearance at the Oscars, the pinnacle of award season, would definitely have people talking. Yeah, like, what the is she doing here? putting all eyes on her and generating wide-scale attention at a key moment for her. With only one project left as part of her and Harry's 5-year deal with Netflix, attending the Oscars would be a clever PR move by Meghan to boost viewing figures and ensure these final projects are a success. Well, technically, PR expert lady, you're wrong, because there's Meet Me at the Lake. There's still one project left. She's not wrapping up with her reality show. Meghan Markle decided to delay her Netflix show release due to the devastation caused by the LA fires, unless you're me, and then you believe that she delayed the show so that she could have time to jump in and do another re-edit based on the negative feedback she received from the Netflix trailer and the comments being open. And it wasn't just the nasty comments on YouTube. It was like eater.com, legitimate outlets saying, what the heck are we looking at here? We also believe that she is used that time to edit to insert some footage from the charity work she did towards the LA fires in the final project. In the 8 episodes, Meghan will share personal tips and tricks, including cooking and gardening, while having conversations with some friends. Let me just tell you, when I think about the Oscars, the glorious Oscars, I immediately think cooking and gardening, tips and tricks, you know? Nothing says Oscars like Meghan frolicking around someone else's garden. Truly. Truly. Okay, recently the mom of two has been accused by fans of copying TV star Pamela Anderson's own cooking show after they spotted similarities between the trailers for her series and Meghan Markle's. Now, there's more. There's a lot of other stuff, but it's irrelevant to what we're talking about here. Let me tell you why I'm so annoyed by this, because the reality that Meghan Markle is going to show up at the Oscars is that's ridiculous. There's no way. And that's what I told the Daily Mail, who decided to go in a clickbait direction of like, could Meghan be at the Oscars? Oh, wow, how exciting if Meghan was at the Oscars. Get a grip. Let me tell you what I told them and what they opted not to use, because clearly they had an agenda. So they asked me, do you think that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will attend this year's Oscars? Why and why not? Here was my answer. I do not believe that Meghan Markle will attend the 2025 Oscars ceremony. Meghan and her brand is considered very messy here in Hollywood, but truth be told, there is a lot of controversy surrounding the Oscars and the Academy deciding to go through with it, despite the devastating fires that engulfed portions of Los Angeles, leaving several of the stars you would see on that carpet literally homeless. Some rallied to postpone the event. They opted not to. Meghan attending that event would only reignite the comments made by Justine Bateman, where she referred to Meghan and Prince Harry as disaster tourists. Additionally, industry juggernauts don't want the association. I asked a publicist if his client would give me a comment on the Sussexes and was immediately denied because the publicist did not want their client associating with such a toxic brand. What would it mean if Markle attended alone? They asked me. If Meghan Markle were to attend alone, I think we would see an incredibly uneasy and insecure person on the carpet. Facts are facts. Sorry, that's what I think. Actually, I think she would avoid the carpet altogether unless she had a strong female friend or Harry by her side. It would reignite discussion surrounding the professional separation PR strategy. And I don't think that is what their team wants after Vanity Fair reported rumors of a post-divorce book being shopped. We clearly saw how much they were pushing the Unity brand in Canada during Invictus. Meghan on an Oscars red carpet alone would scream trouble in paradise, like she was trying to overcompensate for something. But she would be opening herself up to a lot of criticism if she had the audacity to show up to the Oscars. You're a reality TV star chasing joy and freezing flower water. Angelina Jolie, you are not. That was my, can you imagine Meghan Markle joy chaser chasing the light bulb, the flash bulbs on the red carpet? It would look insane. She asks, what would it mean if they attended as a couple? I said, if Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were to attend the Oscars together, it would mean Prince Harry has taken another one for the team. He would loathe that environment. It would be interpreted as another sacrifice he's made to appease high maintenance Meghan. She says, what would it mean for her new Netflix series that's coming out? Would it be making a statement in Hollywood? I said, it would be considered a joke of epic proportion if Meghan Markle tried to hijack the Oscars to promote a little lifestyle show that took 5 years to get off the ground. The Oscars are for Hollywood's elite. I don't think her ego could take the kind of snubbing she would receive from the room. Don't forget how often Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are the punchline from the comedian typically hosting these events. Trevor Noah, Joe Coy. I mean, I know that there's a million other instances that I'm forgetting. Jimmy Kimmel had a field day with them, but Harry and Meghan are typically the punchline at these events. Meghan is probably so thankful to Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni for taking the heat off of her and Harry's Elizabeth Arden cream. And then she asks, would it be good or bad move? Would it be a good or bad move for them to attend these awards? And I said, it would be humiliating. She should make a large donation to a Montecito community garden or playground or something like that if she's looking to promote her garden show. Another vapid red carpet appearance at an award show that has nothing to do with her would not win her positive press. So that's what I said. And then what was the headline that they went with? They went balls to the walls with Meghan Markle's going to be at the Oscars, which completely offends me because it's just, we're not stupid. We're not stupid. We're smarter than this. Here's the headline they went with. Will Meghan Markle and Prince Harry attend this year's Oscars? PR expert has revealed more about Meghan's potential appearance. She's not going to be there. Get out of here. Oh my God. I can't. It's so annoying to me. Like this video, make sure you like this video. Agree with me, disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And I said so many bad words while wearing a Jesus shirt. So I've got to go repent. For God so loved the world that he gave me a dirty mouth. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Kinsey Schofield.